Hello everyone, welcome again to our technical analysis course session. Today we'll be discussing how to use DC candles for zone confirmation. We had probably made previous video on DC candles that was a short, but we will explain DC candles first, then we will be using how to use DC candle for zone confirmation and how you can scalp using DC candles. Okay, so let's start the video without any further delay. First of all, we'll be discussing how to use DC candles. Let's open up the paint section. I hope so I have not deleted it for you. uh, I guess I had deleted that. Okay, it is here. DC candles are basically dog candles. Just learn the concepts. You can name it either DC candles, either spaghettis or bugattis, whatsoever. It does not matter. Okay, so you have to understand the concept. DC candles are basically of two types. Number one is bullish DC and the other is the bearish DC. Bullish DC tells you that institutional order flow is bullish and institutions wants to move the price even more higher. Okay, what is the rocket science in bullish DC? The wick of the third candle simply liquidates the second candle wick, and the body of this third candle is above the wick of the second candle. This is called bullish DC. And why it is bullish DC? Because institutions first of all removed all those retail shits who were thinking too long, first triggered their buy stops or sell stop losses, and then move the price in the favor of their own direction. Okay, so this is basically bullish DC, and the bearish DC is similarly opposite of this. The wick of this third candle must be above the high of the second candle, and the body of this third candle must be below the high of the second candle. Bearish DC is formed after a bullish reversal, and this indicates that institutions now wants to move the price more lower because they are targeting the lows. Okay, so make sure to make your notes, because if you are not making your notes it would be really difficult for you to understand these concepts. Okay, so let's get into the charts and discuss the same concepts on our candlesticks in a while. Okay, so we are using Ethereum chart. This works on each chart that has candlesticks. Okay, so first of all you have to do is partner the same concept with structure, SND and confirmation, because DC candles for zone confirmation is the last step in which SMC traders use. Okay, because first of all SMC traders prefer structure, then they partner structure with SND, and then the last thing they use is confirmation, and for confirmation we are using DC candles. Okay, so first step you have to do is shift on higher time frame, like we are using 4-hour time frame, identify institutional order flow in this time frame, then shift on smaller time frame, find DC opportunities and scalp throughout the day. Okay, that's it. Very simple and easy, but you have to partner this with structure and SND, otherwise it will not work for you. Okay, so we are on higher time frame, 4-hour on this chart. First of all let's do a simple top down analysis. This was the high. The high got broken by this low, and once the high got broken, institutional order flow shifted bullish. Once institutional order flow shifted bullish, regardless of this double shift, we will be seeing only single shift right now. Once institutional order flow shifted bullish, we have to find out DC, bullish DC inside this range. Okay, so now go throughout all these and find out DC opportunities. This it is the third candle liquidated the second candle, and the body of the third candle is above the wick of the second candle. So this is basically a DC opportunity inside this bullish zone. Now the next step you have to do is mark the high and the low of this DC range. So that's it on high time frame. On higher time frame, let's repeat it again. You have to find out institutional order flow first, because that's structure. Mark the zones, that's your SND, and the last step you have to do is shift on small time frame. We'll be using 15-minute time frame on this chart for the confirmation of DC zones. Okay, now this is our zone. We have to confirm this zone. You can confirm this zone with Vyckoff or maybe the dog blocks or all those shits, but for this video we'll be discussing DC candles. Okay, so this is our range. Now we have to confirm this zone with our DC candles. Now you have to find DC opportunities inside this zone. For instance, this is it. The third candle liquidated the second candle, and the wick of the third candle is just below the wick of the second candle. Just think of you, if you are a retail, you are considering this area maybe to as a support, and retails are long from this area, but institutions don't want to retails to take themselves with them in profit. So that's why retails first move the price down, liquidates all those retail shits, and then move the price up, because composite man don't wants you to be in profit. Okay, so we are long by the closing of this third candle, and our stop loss is just below the low of the third candle, and we are targeting the highs, because bullish DC indicates that institutional order flow is bullish. First of all, your first priority should be this high that you have marked on higher time frame, and you're supposed to book your partials as well break even once your this target has been achieved, and you can let the rest of your R till maximum gains. Okay, so now you have one trade open long. This does not indicate that you cannot take another trade, because it's inside your DC zones, and finding another same opportunities you can trade it inside this zone. Okay, now find out the same opportunities inside this zone. See this candle, the third candle liquidated second candle, and the body of the third candle is above the second candle. So you can still now go long from this area, stop loss just below this low and target more highs. Okay, follow the range. You can use the same concepts on your charts. Make sure to back test it on your charts. First of all, you have to do is partner the same concept with structure, ascending, and confirmation, because without those two things the third one is useless. Okay, without structure, SND is useless. So that's it. Make sure to follow my Twitter and join us on Discord for free trading signals, as well check out our Telegram as well. Thanks for watching.